What's up, biker bros? Welcome back to another episode. This week is a little different though. I do have an install of a street muffler because it kind of pertains to, well, millennials and Harley sales. That's what we're actually talking about today. Okay, I want you guys to let me know in the comments below though what you think about where Harley's going. I mean, an electric bike coming out, that's pretty crazy news. So we're gonna talk about all that today. Motovlog style actually. It's finally not raining, but it is cold. I got a fix for it though. This is gonna come up later why I chose this. Got my Biking Bird hoodie. Pretty excited about it. Been wanting to pick up something besides my cheap Walmart hoodie that I always wear at work. I needed something that when I'm not at work, you know. It's gonna come up later though why I picked the Biking Bird hoodie, but we'll get on the bike first. Alright, let's get to the bike.
Whoa. I'm sitting here editing away and realize I never even properly introduced myself. My name is John Maxwell. I'm a highly trained unprofessional right here at Chattahoochee Harley Davidson. And on this channel, I bring you guys to work with me. Well, normally. Today, not so much. Talking big news in the Harley Davidson world, and next week we will get back to regularly scheduled stuff inside the shop. So, if you want to learn more about your Harley Davidson, make sure to hit the subscribe button below.
So lots of internet chatter going on about what the cause of the Kansas City, Missouri plant closing down with 800 jobs lost, going to 250 jobs moving to York, Pennsylvania. I guess they're doing some changes in York too to fit all of the new stuff that's going to be coming up there. 3 new models being built there, 2 new models, whatever's left out of after they've killed off a bunch of stuff. I should mention too, it's actually the next day. I just couldn't really nail down what I was trying to get across yesterday. So I'm actually going to work now. Had to lose the Biking Bird hoodie. I don't want to mess it up with oil and all that. But the reason why I even opened that during this episode is because in an effort to help a buddy out, I support him by buying his merchandise. That's no different than any other business, Harley Davidson included. I'm seeing a lot of chatter on the internet about guys that refuse to buy new bikes. They only buy used because that's financially responsible, it's not a waste of money, and this and that, and that's totally understandable. That's Harley's own fault for just saturating the market. That's not a millennial thing. That's not a boomer thing. That is straight up Harley made the same model for so long that you can buy a used bike that's essentially pretty much the same thing. It's smart to buy used right now, and that's part of what's hurting their sales. But I think a lot of the comments I was reading, and this is all comments not on my own YouTube channel or my own Facebook page, this is just around the internet, the meanest place in the world, if you will. But dealerships and the motor company are different. Buying a used motorcycle doesn't get money to the motor company. That doesn't keep a plant open or show support in any way to the motor company, like financial support. So I did want to clear that up today in this video. So as much smack as everybody's talking about the new motorcycles or the new Softail line and the Street, that's what I showed you earlier, is the Street. I actually have a sound clip of the Street with a new muffler on it, so check this sound clip out. So as you can see, the Street sounds just as lame as every other Harley Davidson off the showroom floor. It's just a matter of hooking it up with something cooler. The reason I bring the new Softail model line up and the Street though is because Harley is trying to do something different, and the old school Harley guys are talking a lot of smack about it, that they wouldn't buy one and not my Harley and stuff like that. Well, and that's fine, the electric bike included, that one too. Everybody's hating on the electric bike. Well, the thing is, the used bike market is so jam up with such similar models, Harley had to release something new, something different, so that people would come to the floor and buy brand new motorcycles. I guess it's a wide misconception that buying used and somehow keeps the doors open at the motor company. And that's not to say they're actually like going bankrupt. They're restructuring like a lot of other companies in the last 2 to 3 years really should have done in an effort to stay open. So on that note, I'm glad that they are looking into the future, which after 115 years, it's clear that they have gotten good at that. They wouldn't have lasted through 2 world wars and the Great Depression and all the other stuff that they managed to last through.
So I, for one, am really excited to see some new models coming out of whatever plant's left. You know, York's about to start pumping out some bikes for Harley. New model lineup, while it's not traditional old school Harley Davidson, that's exactly what they needed. If all the hate for Dynaframe being gone, the Softail model being changed up, all that, there are literally hundreds of thousands of those models available used. But when you buy those bikes, the motor company isn't successful just because you bought a used motorcycle. So I'm glad to see some new stuff coming out. As far as the electric bike, I mean, that's cool. Everybody talks about how Harley uses old technology and this and that, and they're finally like trying to get in front of something, and they're still catching a bunch of flack about it, so it doesn't really make any sense to me. Harley's also a worldwide company, and a lot of countries in Europe, and California included, are all talking about going to a non-combustible engine after 2040. So in an effort to stay current, Harley has to do something different. I'm excited about the electric bike too. Would I buy one? Probably not, but it may turn out that the only way you own a Harley in California after 2040 is if you buy an electric bike. So it's a necessary evil, and it's what keeps the company open so they can make bikes that I do like. And that's kind of the bottom line, is they've got to expand who they're selling bikes to, because the boomers aren't buying them. They are buying trikes though, buying hella trikes. I didn't see any numbers on that, but it sure seems like there's a lot more trikes on the road these days. I know this video is a little different than what I normally put out. Next week we'll go back to installs and tech tips and all that good stuff. But I did want to put this out there. It's the buzz on the internet, and well, I want to be in the internet, so figured I'd make my own. Give my own thoughts toward it. Y'all let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a big dirty thumbs up, or a clean one since I haven't been to work yet. And hit that subscribe button so you can get in on all the other information that I put out on a weekly basis. Hit the bell notification so you know that I'm uploading. And I'll see y'all in the next one.